According to the United Nations Habitat, Zambia's national housing deficit stands at 2.8 million units and is projected to double by 2025. This is mainly due to the lack of affordable housing, a situation that has seen 70% of urban dwellers live in unplanned settlements with inadequate access to clean water and sanitation. But lack of affordable housing is not a hindrance to acquire decent shelter for some sitting tenants of ZSIC Northcourt flats in Chililabombwe. Here, an exploitative and cumbersome contract of sale has taken center stage, shattering dreams of owning a house for these tenants. According to documents seen by this reporter, these flats were first advertised for sale in 2018 as a consortium through a bid, and the tenants expressed interest to buy the property then, which was valued at 1.3 million kwacha. Surprisingly, ZSIC sent an offer to the sitting tenants of 1.7 million kwacha, stating that it was the price of the highest bidder to the property. The inconsistency in pricing does not end here, as ZSIC again sent a final offer letter indicating an increased price of 1.2 million kwacha.
They offered these flats for 1,310,000. That was in the press. So we contended that we are sitting tenants and we were not considered. Then they considered us. We put in our bid as well. After we put in our bid, we were advised that the highest bidder was at 1,710,000. And we are going to be considered at the 1,710,000 also, which we were agreeable. But surprisingly, we were offered letters which were amounting to 2,110,000 kwacha.
The tenants also complained that the difference in rental prices between the 2-bedroomed and 3-bedroomed flats is 50 kwacha. However, the difference in the sale is 100,000 kwacha. The structures are also in a deplorable state as they are rarely maintained.
So when you look at the state of the flats, they are quite in a deplorable state. They've not been attended to for quite some time. And looking at the amount that they've pegged them at, the price is extremely high, and we ask for the authorities to look into our plight. When you also look at the rentals for the 3-bedroom flats and 2-bedroom flats, the difference is 50 kwacha only. But in terms of sale, there's 2 and 3 bedrooms, the difference is 100,000 kwacha. When you compare the two in terms of rentals and the sale coming to 100,000 kwacha, surely it's unreasonable also.
In gasping for fresh air, the tenants have since engaged the local authority through Chililabombwe Deputy Mayor and Area Councillor Gift Vikumbo, who has assured them of government's attention.
The most important asset in terms of land and also acquiring houses. And this is what we want. We want our people to have homes. We want our people to have where they can be habitable enough for living. And as you know, that it is part of the government policy to ensure that citizens in the country actually own property, they own land, and they own houses. And that's why it's a plea that as we look into this issue, the plight of our people is taken into consideration as a way of empowering them.
Indeed, if many Zambians are to be empowered with housing and eventually reduce the country's housing deficit, such obstacles in acquiring houses, especially by Zambians, should be eradicated. Reporting for Muvi TV News, I'm Afias Kaptula in Chililabombwe, Copper Belt.